Hi everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. Today is, oh, let's see if I move this. There it is. um, excuse me. Today is Monday, October 19th, 2020. And I'm in the yarn room. And today is going to be just a mostly chit-chat video because I have to tell you I had an issue. So I have to fix it. And that's what's going to be happening during this video. So first of all, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers for joining us in the yarn room again today. And any new subscribers, thanks for stopping in. Today's video is, it happened again. So, you know, I had that wardrobe on this wall back here, behind here. And it took up, it went from this, wait, wrong side, this corner, straight back there, all the way. I'm going to just turn you a little to this corner way over here, and it was flat against the wall. And one morning it decided to cave in and it fell. Pardon me. And when it fell in, I had a ton of yarn on the floor. So this piece right here was, it had two like bin sides, one on each side, and then it was a big open space in the middle, like you could hang stuff. But I just shoved yarn in it. Anyway, all that yarn was on the floor. And then I bought two bookcases, which I haven't even shown you guys that, but I bought two bookcases and I put them back to back, so it's the same coverage area. And then we mounted them to the wall, and now they stick out from the wall, and they are behind this. So I took the one side of this and I filled it with yarn. And oh my god, these are filthy. And on Friday, before we went to the camper this weekend, I came in here looking for more red and green yarn because I was going to work on, which I did, the trivets and pot holders, and or trivets and wash rags and whatever for Christmas gifts. So I came in here and my cotton yarn is in, you can't see it, it's hiding it. Anyway, all the little balls of cotton yarn that I have, I get a glare from my glasses in the screen. I can't, it drives me crazy. Anyway, all of my cotton yarn is in this, the little balls is in this bin back here. So I went to get the bin and I bumped this shelf and all the yarn fell out. And let me see if I can show you. Let me see if you can see, if I move this, hold on. I have yarn barf on my floor. Can you see the yarn barf on the floor? Oh, you can see some of the yarn barf on the stool. That's where the cotton bin is. Let's see. I'm going to just move you a little so you can see what happened. So I picked some of that yarn up, and it's sitting here on this bin, and it's sitting up here. So I've decided that I'm going to take, I had all of these little things up along this top shelf here, like these little bins like in the corner there. I haven't reached that far back yet. And I'm going to put those things on this because they're not going to be as heavy. I'm not quite sure the order that they're going to go in, but that's where they're going to go. And then all this yarn is going to go up there. I don't know what's going to keep it up there. I'm not quite sure if this is going to work, but I think it will, because these bins are just these little plastic cubes, and they have been wonderful for storing my yarn in. So that's what I'm going to do. And I thought that maybe you guys would like to participate, or at least chat with me while I put this daggone yarn away one more time. The yarn that I was keeping in this, or that I had intended to, that will now be up here, is mostly going to be, well, yeah, the majority of it is, a lot of it is this Dreamweaver that looks like landscapes. So this is the Dreamweaver, and look at how bad all of my stuff is starting to look because it keeps falling on the floor. So Dreamweaver Landscapes and Unforgettable Waves is what most of this yarn is. Or the Dreamweaver brand of, you know, that same. But there are some other stuff. There's this. This is Dreamweaver, but it's different. Sparkly. So anyway, I need to reorganize and reassess and cry a little, I think, to get this put back away again. So don't mind me if my back is to you or if I'm in and out of the frame. I'm drinking just some coffee this morning. I wanted to use one of my crochet mugs, but they were both in the dishwasher, so I didn't get one of those. Don't mind my rear end, but I need to get those. I need to be able to get to the corner. So if you don't want to watch my rear end mostly in the shot there for a few minutes, now I won't be upset if you click off. I just thought that you might like participating or being part of it, being here. I don't know. So these are the yarns that, this is that cotton, cream cotton from Loops and Threads that I wanted to use to make new bathroom curtains one day. But that's what I bought that yarn for. It matches my bathroom, the color. So I really do want to kind of put like yarns together. Oh, but this one is different. But boy, look at that. So this is universal yarn with sparkles in it. And this is Mako. And boy, this is universal yarn without the sparkles in it, the sequins. I mean, they look like almost the same yarn. I never noticed that before until I picked them up inaccurately. This is just going to be a pain. Really, I can't put these in this bin because this is a bin that I'm going to put those other things in that I'm trying to get to. So, my thought is I have this cardboard. Oops, down she goes. And I'm going to cut it and lay it flat. I mean, it's flat now, but I'm going to cut the edges and lay it across the top so that no yarn can fall behind. Because we don't want any yarn to end up on the floor back there. You may never see it again if it falls behind. So these are cute little yarns that are like special in here. They are mostly stuff. Well, this is a cute, there used to be a podcaster, Sarah, a Curious Cuttlefish, and she hand dyed that and sent that to me. These came from Mama Swift. I think Chloe got me that one. I think these all came from Mama Swift. Thank you, Trisha. So they are special to me, and they go in a special place. And this really only has these little, what are they called? Croquets or no. These are the amigurumis that I have. That I wasn't reading patterns well enough to want to try. But let's see, I got the sugar, which I should really do this one because this is the time of year for that. The sugar skull. And then I've got these little elephants. And I bought, I think I have two, nope, that's something else. Unicorns, and there's one more in here. Oh, mermaids for my little grandkids. My littlest two. They're not even going to like stuffed animals anymore by the time I get around to making those, I think. Actually, it's, you know, I'm just worried that I won't make them correctly and I'll run out of yarn and not be able to finish. So, plus I think they're cute and I should probably display them versus stick them in that little box. But, hey, it is what it is. Then, pardon me. Gosh, I have such a cough. Then this one just has some fettuccine yarn in it. Because I really didn't have anywhere else to put it. This is heavy. Ooh. Fettuccine yarn is heavy. I don't know where I'm going to put this one because I don't want to put it, I mean, obviously, I'm out of cubicle. Okay, so we'll just get it out of the way and set it over here. So my thought process here, my thought process here is put, well, there's a seam there. I thought maybe I could easily just separate it. No, that's not happening. If I put the cardboard along the top and then put some bagged yarn on either end, the yarn in the middle won't fall off, right? That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'll be really happy if I can get this yarn up and into a spot where it's going to stay and not end up on the floor again. So, well, this little piece here is kind of wasted. Let me try. I'm not going to put this piece in there. You're not going to believe this, but I bought these. They had at my discount store where I buy the Dreamweaver yarn, which they have not gotten back in stock yet this year. So my sister-in-law who works at that for that company says she doesn't think they're going to do yarn anymore. Very disappointing for me. But anyway, they had these, they were, I thought, boxes that would be like this height. And I thought, oh, that would be so great. Well, as it turns out, the front of them is only this tall. But they had, you bought 10 boxes for 99 cents. And I thought, oh, those would be great for storing yarn in. Except, like I said, they weren't. I do store yarn in them. I do have some with yarn in it. So, anyway, we're just going to lay these up here so that the yarn can't fall behind the bin. And see if we can't find matching yarns. That's going to be the next trick because this is really pretty. So, let me just show you this. This is Unforgettable Waves. Unforgettable Waves, and the color is Riverbank. And I don't know if you can see all the blues and the grays. This is Dreamweaver. These, the last sale price was I think $1.29 for 2 skeins. I mean, same yarn, right? So that's why I really liked my Dreamweaver yarn. It marks because, oh, now that's going to stick up funny. Oh dear. It's going to need a double layer because it's sticking up here. Okay. Oh, fiddlesticks. There. All right. That'll work. I think we can make that work. And let's try another one. So, how are y'all doing? What are y'all working on? I did work on my wiggly trivets over the weekend. That's all I did was wiggly trivets. I didn't have... Closing up the camper was a lot of work. Mostly, you know, it was just my husband and I there because they aren't allowed... We weren't allowed to have guests all year. Not even one time. So we didn't have as much stuff in the camper as we normally have. Normally I have like bedding for 45,000 people. My camper can sleep. We can put 12 people in there to sleep. I think it's not designed for 12, but if you know, put kids together in a bunk or whatever, we can easily sleep 12 people. Well, we never had more than 3. Chloe came out a couple of times. Amanda came out a couple of times. But they're on our contract, so that was allowed. You know, four family members or whatever. So anyway, I didn't have that much bedding there because it's only bedding for Rory and I. Usually I have all these bins to pack full of stuff, and I didn't have that this year. So I thought, packing up, closing up the camper is going to be so easy. I don't like to leave bedding just in the camper. You know, you got to put it in a bin or something like that. But I didn't have, usually I end up with all this bedding that nobody really used, and it's just been stored in case I had that many people there. But I never had that many people, so I didn't use as much bedding as I would have normally thought that I would have used. So these gotta go. This is Soho. Isn't that pretty? That's and this is also Soho. These came from, I believe, Hirschner's. It's a Hirschner's, like it's like an Unforgettable, or a, not Unforgettable, the other one, the Waves one, but it's the Hirschner's brand of it. And I think I'm missing one of these because I thought I had full bag of each, so it's around here somewhere. Just don't know exactly where. Let's see, I need to cut this a little. So anyway, I didn't bring as many bins as I normally would bring to the camper to close up everything. And I took home most of the extra food last weekend. There was still so much food in that camper. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, where did all this come from? What were we thinking? Obviously, we weren't thinking because I had way, way, way too much. Way too much food and not enough. Oh wait, let's put this one this way. Okay. So I had way too much food and not enough storage for that amount of food. So that was a problem. And the truck got so full, I thought I was going to have to carry the dog home on my lap. But Lacey fit, so we got it closed up, and now we're done till next year. Very sad. Let's see, how's this going to work? Let's get rid of that. Good enough. Okay. So, update on my stepfather. He's doing very well. He's home from rehab. I spent several hours with him yesterday. I appreciate all the prayers and good thoughts for him. He is, I don't think he's ever going to be back to the way, you know, back to normal for him. He's going to have as many things this year. There's going to be a new normal. Will he ever be able to go back to his camper or to his place in Florida? I'm thinking probably not. Not by himself. That's his goal, and that's what's keeping him alive, is his desire to go back there and spend the winter there. He does know that he can't go this year. He and I talked about it, and we decided early in the year that we would, well, earlier for fall anyway. The snowbird season starts November, December, but usually mostly after Christmas. I think that's my understanding, is that most of the time people stay home or go back and forth because they want to be home wherever they're from in the holidays to be with their families. But you know, for Thanksgiving, if you're in the States for our Thanksgiving at the end of November. They want to be here, you know, at home. And then they also want to be home for Christmas. So I think a lot of it starts at the beginning of January. So we talked about renting it. And so that's what we're going to do. And that's what he knows. So he knows he can't go this year. So this yarn is Landscapes in the color, I'm looking for it, Twilight. So that's kind of cool looking. I'll just show you the yarns as I put them up there. So we're going to put these there. Maybe try to do Landscapes on one end and Unforgettable on the other. So this is Unforgettable colorway Spices. And this one is Unforgettable colorway Bazaar. Hope you can see it with the, there, that's probably better. So these, they had, who is this, Lime Red Heart? They had like $1 sale. And I was able to get a lot of these for $1. You know what? It was Dollar Tree. This color is Parade. I think I have more of these. Oh, here's one Universal. This is Universal in the color oh goodness, I can't find the color, but it's a very fall winter color. Look at that, all the reds and it's sequenced, so that's cool. That's a good yarn for making something right now. That's a yarn Trisha and Sandy from Crochet would love. Crochet Canada. These are Landscapes in silver and in taupe. So let's put the Universal as a separator from the Landscapes. I don't think I have those in other colors. And this is Landscapes. Galaxy. I know I have more of this one. This one is so pretty, isn't it? So let's put that back there. Then we have Landscapes in Tropics. And this is more Lake House in the Unforgettable. So now, whoop, oops, don't fall and kill yourself. Now, you see, this is the problem. Okay, we'll just stack them because you can see the different colors. So let's do this. Let's do it that way so you can see the different colors because I'm running out of bagged yarn. Everything else is going to be mostly individual. And this is the colorway Cabana for the Unforgettable. Okay, so now we have another problem because I have a lot of Dreamweaver yarn down here that maybe I need to sit them sideways. Oh, goodness gracious. This is why my husband says I have too much yarn, because I don't have places for these. These are Dreamweaver. This is the kind that looks like that. And this is the kind that doesn't. So, move my cotton box to the back. I have a stool. Maybe that'll make it easier for me to figure out what I'm doing if I can see it better. Up and down off a stool 900 times will be really good for my legs, right? So I have a lot of landscapes, individual colors, because somebody had landscape on sale. Well, obviously it would be Lion Brand. And I purchased a lot of that. You know, when they used to do those dollar bins, man, that was the way to buy yarn, wasn't it? They don't do them so much anymore. I haven't seen them for a while anyway. So let's see. These are Dreamweaver. We're going to put those off. And try to match up these landscape colors with what they go with. I think that's all of the landscape ones I have. Oh, nope. There's another. Here's another. Okay. So let's match these babies up. Let's see what we got. Oh, these are the... Oops, stay. Do not argue with me. Okay. So this one is... Some of them... Oh, Sunrise. Well, I didn't have one of those up here. And Coral Reef. I didn't have that one up here either. Oh, goodness. Sunrise. Cabana. Wait, I had that one, didn't I? Sunrise. Let's separate them so we know where they go. Galaxy. Tropics. Oh, goodness. And Cabana. I think I just had... Oh, that's the only... Okay. This is confusing, ladies. Okay, Cabana. And it's sitting on... What is this one? Oh, this looks like it could be Cabana. Did I get lucky? Yay. Okay, this is Cabana, so these can sit there. Very nice. That's not going to stay. You just know that. This one is Tropics. Now, these two look like they could be the same doggone color, but they are not. This one is Tropics, which is back here. And this one is Galaxy, which I think is this one. It is. Now, oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is not working. This is Galaxy. This is Coral Reef. Coral Reef. That's really pretty. Isn't that pretty? You see it? Okay, well, laying them this way isn't going to work. So I think we're going to have to do them the other direction. That's a bummer. Okay. Okay. It's always good to have a plan, and yet it's always good to be flexible. So, how about if we take this big bag and put it down here at this end, then we can do these like that. That could work. That'll save a lot of space, I think. I love this color. It's so pretty. This Coral Reef. Oh, what one is this one? Cabana. Okay, Cabana can go next. Just stay. Yeah, let's see. Maybe it's better if I do it that way. Yeah, that probably works better, huh? Yes, it does. Okay. I think I'm getting it figured out here, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you know, when I pull one out, the shit's going to hit the fan, right? We all do know that. But hey, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. Now, these are Nako. So I'm just going to line these up right here. There's more. There's another one of those. Then I have, isn't this beautiful? It's Dreamweaver, but it's so pretty. Do not, see, that's what happened. I bumped it like that, and all this yarn ended up on my floor. Oh, here's another one of that color. And, oh, I found another one of this, which is the Coral Reef. Of course, it's right here. That's Coral Reef. Okay. Then there's this color. And this blue color. Or the blue. Oops. Oh, don't do that. Maybe I need to move the blue over here. I think they're going to fall. This is an odd color. I don't think I have any more of this color. Oh, but I had more of this color. There's another one of those. Then we've got some odd ones. Let's see. Look, they have these. Aren't these cool? I mean, it's all falling apart. I'm just really messing up my yarn bad. But these are thicker, and they're chained. They're chained and they're sparkly. They're kind of cool. I really like them. And let's see. Then I have, I think, just one-off colors here. Maybe I'll line these one-off colors up. This is a landscapes. I'll put the one-off colors over here. Maybe that's what we'll do. What do you think? Then I can't get to my... The problem with that is if you can't see the yarn, you don't know that you have it. And then you don't know what pretty colors you have. So that's always a problem for me. Maybe I'll put them this way. Here too. I'll just kind of line them up like that. There's still more yarn on the floor here, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't know what to do with it all. We have these colors. This one is Lux Lolly. It's been around for a little bit. So I do have two of these. Oh, you better stay there. Nope, not going to. We'll put the Lux Lolly up top there. And then I have, oh, this one is Unforgettable Waves. That's all I want to have of that color. That's on. I'm just going to store it over here. And then I have some more when I ordered from Hobie. Oh no, Universal. This would be Premier. So I have these beauties. Where to put them? I need a top on here, and then I could put them right there. Maybe that's what I'll do, is put a top there. Then I have those yarns. And my hobby yarns. Hobby. I have these. That's what's left. That's what left that doesn't have a place. No home for these guys. And 2 of these prisms. 2 prisms. And these that are currently homeless. Well, I need more space. So, crochet faster. That's what I keep saying. Crochet faster, Lynette. You won't have this problem. So, I never did show you the new way I put the yarn up here. So, I'll give you that quick little tour. Up here in this corner is all the big balls that I had. Can you see them? I can't see what you can see. They're there. And then over here, I put more of the big balls in all of my cakes. And it's two-sided. It goes all the way through. Oh, damn it. Don't knock that thing down. And around, don't get dizzy, to over here. Which I just have those things there. Usually aren't shoved in the corner, but they're just shoved there so that I could get to my yarn on the floor, you know, to do this. And put it back. Put it up there. So, this is the new look of the yarn room. Minus I have a few yarns here that I got to do something with. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put them. But if you stuck around all this time, thanks for watching. Thanks for being there with me while I rediscover my yarn one more time. Hopefully for the last time. I have to pick my yarn up off the floor. It was overwhelming but fun the first time. Now it's just work. And I don't like my yarn to be work. So hopefully it does not end up on the floor again. As I said, thanks for watching. If you stuck it out all this time, if you didn't, that's okay too. I did want to show you, really quick, on my last video I talked about the scrubby, this is the scrubby that looks like a rose that I wanted to make to go with Christmas decorations. If I find more red and green yarn. I didn't have any more, so maybe they'll get this as a face scrub for Spa Day. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we got. And thanks so much. And let's see, let's end with maybe pretty yarn that looks like this. Hopefully that could be a really good start to the video, thumbnail, YouTube, pick it up. Okay, thanks again. See you next time. Bye.